Hey, Jeff.
You got me now?
All right, loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
So, Jeff from Whirlin Disc, how's Jeff doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing well. It's a different time in the world right now, a little unprecedented, but we're doing everything we can to work with our clients and take care of the families and uh, make things continue to the best of our ability for the people that have hired us to do their weddings.
Awesome, awesome. So, tell me any little things that you've had to do out of the ordinary, and just like weird flexibility things for wedding
Well,
dates.
and that's what we're doing right now. Really, it's being flexible and assuring our clients that we're going to take care of them. I had 2 phone calls today for both August brides, August 1st and August 8th, and you could just hear the panic in their voices when they're calling. They're concerned about are they going to be able to have their event, and both these brides actually called and wanted to know, can they change their date? They're going to postpone till next year, and what are we going to do for them? Are they going to lose their money? And the answer is no, they're not going to lose their money. We are rescheduling anybody that wants to move their date. Just give us the new date as long as we're available. And so far, out of the 32 weddings we've had, we've been able to reschedule every last one of them.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So between obviously all of April and most of May, I do have a couple of hangers on in May that really want to hang on to their date. And I'm encouraging people to do that. If they have that special date and you want to hang on to your date, hang on to your date until you don't think you can, or the government says that you can't. But it's also making sure that you're comfortable and you're comfortable with potentially your guests coming in from out of town, having places to stay. And that's where we're at. We're just really trying to make sure that all our clients know what we're going to do for them. We're going to take care of them. We've got them covered.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, working with the facilities, there really hasn't been anything too crazy at this point.
No, I mean, I'm in touch with a lot of the facilities that we've worked with at a lot, but just like we are, they're working from home. They're not at the facility, and they're waiting for the next instructions from the counties and the state to tell us what we can do and where we're going next.
Gotcha.
So it's a challenge, but right now it's really making sure that we're checking our emails, answering the phones, anytime one of our clients calls. But I've been reaching out to our clients, especially, the May, Junes, and early Julys now, making sure that, they know that we've got them covered. I've spoken to almost everyone that I personally can, and it's just staying busy, but making sure the clients are aware that we've got them. We're going to take care of this for them.
That's awesome. So what does your summer and fall schedule look like?
And that's fall is always the biggest and busiest wedding time of the year for us at the moment. So a handful of our brides, they want to know what dates we've got available. And October 10th, 2020 has been a date that's been booked since January of last year. So if they were looking to move to Saturday of Columbus Day weekend, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to accommodate them. But most of them, understanding, and when we're talking to their venues, the venues are giving the dates that they've got available, and their Fridays and Sundays and the odd Saturdays, and we've been able to cover those. And then the ones that just want to move to next year, we're letting them move to next year.
That's awesome. So there's a lot of flexibility there.
There has to be, as long as we, I'm not a one-man or a solo op disc jockey service. We do up to 5 events a day. I have 7 DJs at my, but I'm also not booking beyond what we normally book at. Even if I have a client that wants to move to a date, there's a reason we have backup, is so that we can cover any emergency situations that might occur too.
That's awesome. And I think that's the biggest thing, is having the team behind it, being able to cover any of those situations.
Yeah, it's we have been in the wedding industry, and I think everybody that's going to be on with you tonight has been in the industry 10, 15, 20 or more years. You get to the point where we work together, we work with the other vendors, we work with the facilities. So it's one of those things that, because we do work with each other all the time, we are covering for each other to make sure the client gets the best service they possibly can.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, and that's one thing that I really love about working with so many great professionals is that everybody is doing anything they can for each other, and reaching out and really going out of their way, and that's one thing that is really cool to see, because brides don't have to worry because everybody's got their back, really.
Well, and that's what we try to do. Even here, in the DJ business, I have no issues with reaching out to John or Rich from Encore, and there's other DJ services out there that, it's a friendly competition, but we're all
Right.
in the same business. So for the most part, we all get along well. You always have your outliers, but it's one of those things that I have respect for what they do. And, if a client calls and if a potential client calls and say, hey, what do you think about those guys? I have a good working relationship with them, so whether it's my competition or it's a photographer, videographer, it's one of those things that we have to work with each other. And in our own industry, it's best if we do work with each other.
Absolutely.
So while they are my competitors, they're also friends.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's really cool to see how people work together in the business, because the end goal is taking care of couples. That's it.
Right. We want to make sure we provide the best experience for our clients every time we have a chance to do that for them.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jeff. I really appreciate you being here tonight, and